This is for Apolo. Oh, my name's Lorenzo Benet from People Magazine. Louis Vito is going to be in Dancing with the Stars, and I was wondering if you would talk to him about it or had any advice for him.
Somebody's going to dance.
Oh, I didn't hear what he said. Oh, any advice? It's just enjoy it. For the 15 weeks you're held in captivity, basically. It's unlike anything else.
Yes, in the back.
You might end up in people.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Ford from ESPN.com, and I wondered if any of you could tell us whether there's been any significant technological improvements in your gear since we last were paying attention, your suits, your helmets, your skates.
I think the best improvement in our equipment in the last 4 years has been Laurent Daniel, who is our new technical coach, and he keeps our equipment top shape all the time. And that's, no new big technology that I know of, but having Larry here, equipment is never a factor in holding someone back, which that's the worst thing when you step on the ice and you're like, I feel good, my mental's good, my physical is good, but I just can't control my blades. I can't remember the last time that happened to me, so that's, optimal. That's what you always want, 7 on the ice.
In regards to like the actual apparel and the stuff we wear on the ice, we wear like a Kevlar underneath our skin suit for our shins to protect our shins, and there hasn't really been too many advancements. Nike has found the best apparel for us to wear in regards to the cut-proof resistant stuff under our skin suit, which makes it very safe for us to compete wearing the skin suit as safe as possible. But the skin suit's getting more and more comfortable. It's fitting better. In 2002, we had some issues with the skin suit and how it felt and how it fit. It felt like you were wearing like a Rubbermaid glove, kitchen glove, but they made them all detailed, specifically customized for us in 2002, so that was cool. But they're fitting a lot more comfortable, better. I just got these really cool tips. I think some other athletes have them on the team as well for the glove that a gentleman by the name of Ricardo Velarde makes. He also makes knives, custom-made knives, but he uses a beryllium, and he custom makes the tips to fit your fingers exactly, which I think is kind of cool. So we're making improvements little by little. I mean, it may sound silly, but every little bit helps when you're competing at this level. So hopefully in the next 4 years you can check back in and there'll be something even faster.
Up front here.
Hi, I'm David Bird, Voice of America Radio. This is for the whole panel. What is your opinion of the ice sheet in Vancouver? Is it fast? What do you think of the actual arena you'll be performing in?
Yes, we actually got a chance to skate in Vancouver last year at the World Cup #2. And we found that we train in Salt Lake City where we have a lot of glide on the ice, and we found that there's a lot of grip. It's very comparable to this rink, actually. And I think we all like it a lot. We all had a chance to kind of get used to it and see what it's going to be like for the games. So also the pad system is very nice up there too.
Yes, I agree with JR. The ice in Vancouver when we were there, it was a little more grip than what we're used to training on, but it's fast and it should be very good for racing.
I think it's kind of hard for me, from my experience, it's kind of hard to compare any other competition to the games just because you never have a place that's packed with 14,000 people, all of the media, all the lights, and all the equipment that go into play, in hosting Olympic Games. So I think the ice will be much different than any of us skated on prior to the Olympic Games. But I'm pretty confident the Canadians will have the ice safe and very fast.
yeah, I'm going to have to agree with what Apolo said. I actually liked the ice last time we skated there, but the competition, may be totally different, being that figure skating does share the same rink, but I have confidence as well that the Canadians will make the ice fast.
Sorry. I really liked the ice when we were there last year, and the whole venue is really great. The building is set up, it's really easy access to anywhere that you need to go. And the ice was fast. The only concern I have is that we're in a practice rink for like 5 days, and then you're in the race rink for 1 day. But I think that's what we all signed up for when we were speed skaters. It's our job to adapt to ice quickly, and I think we'll all be fine when we get there.
We have time for maybe one or two more questions.
I'm just wondering, with the down economy, how that's had an impact on your training and on your sponsorship?
I don't think the economy has really had an impact on our training because we have our coaches that are paid for by U.S. Speed Skating, and everything's done through them for our venue that we train at. For sponsorship, it's a little bit harder because the companies they just don't have the money to give out to the athletes, from what I've seen, to get sponsors.
I had some experience with some sponsors, like wanting to cut funding, or like if a deal was just, almost there, but then at the last minute they're like, well, I think we'll just pull out for now. But I think that everything's going to be okay. The economy hasn't hurt our sport or our team as a whole, and we're doing great. We're stronger than we've ever been.
Any last questions?
Like Kimberly said, I think we would train hard regardless of what's going on, whatever external influences are trying to kind of play a role in our careers. For me, I've not noticed a slowdown. I think there's a lot of companies out there who are being creative and are looking to take advantage of some of these star athletes who are going to go and represent our country in a North American Olympic Games.
Any last questions? Up front here.
For Apolo, in case there's not a fifth Olympic trials in your future, what do you see yourself doing 2 years, 4 years, 6 years down the road? We've seen some of your extracurricular activities. Just wondering what you think about the future.
Well, obviously, my first and foremost goals are just focusing on step by step on the Olympic Games. I do have a plan in place for post games and my careers following TV, television, commentating. A lot of things I think are going to lead to me eventually, hopefully, being on film. But I'm a Gemini by nature, so I think I'm pretty diverse in which avenue, which path I can take.
Thank you. We appreciate your time very much. And we appreciate the video crews here and in Marquette for accommodating us and letting you have the opportunity to talk to our athletes. Good luck in Marquette, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.